All right, welcome back to Black Lodge Trivia Night. I'm Art, and we're continuing our Skyrim run with part 11, I believe. It's been a couple weeks since the last video went up. I can tell you it's been about 15 minutes since I stopped recording. And if you remember last time, a couple of things. One, we were pursuing the Dark Brotherhood questline. I'm going to stick with that, mostly pretty exclusively for a while. This is, like I said, at the end of the last one. This is one I wanted to do for a long time, since I first got the game. And I just never found them, never did any of it. So I'm going for it. Second of all, I checked the tape. I found out what happened with that bow of despair. So the Khajiit merchant on the road had two bows, and part of talking while I'm doing this, part of checking to make sure my recording's going on, part of all the different things that happen, I didn't realize he was carrying two bows. One was the bow that would let you soul trap things. One was the bow of despair. That was the first part. The second part that happened was I had to take my first break right after I got the note from Casimo that would have explained the quest to me. So something happened here at home that I suddenly had to be like, oh, let me stop for a sec. And I lost track of what the note was, so I didn't get the quest. Third thing, I sold the bow to a NPC named Agrain Perival, which, if you remember, I was like in the northern reaches of Skyrim, and I was, cutting east, and I encountered an Imperial camp, and I was like, oh yeah, the dragon head on the compass means it's an Imperial camp, all that kind of stuff. So somewhere up there is a merchant who's standing next to like a giant reindeer. So I have an idea of where to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle whatever this quest is here of sneaking in and hiding in the... I don't know why they want me to go to Skyrim. Oh yeah, because I don't have the right. Let me get that quest up. So I've kind of got an idea of what to do. But yeah, it was just a distraction fest that led me to screw all that up. So.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you, Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, mother.
Poor Cicero, dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallenrood. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm!
The Night Mother spoke to me. She said, I am the one.
She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener!
Wait, she said to tell you darkness rises when silence dies.
She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you. All hail the listener.
Okay.
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to her, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm not gonna throw him under, like, I don't know. I'm fine.
Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling?
It's true. The Night Mother spoke to me. She said I was the one.
What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yes.
By Sithis. And? What did she say?
I must speak to someone named Armand Mortier in Wallenrood.
Armand Mortier? I have no idea who that is. But Wallenrood, that I have heard of. And I know where it is.
So I should go to Wallenrood? Should I talk to this man?
No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Okay. So I'm just going to say this, like, receive a side contract from Nazir. Okay, I'll go do that.
Oh, you are the listener! You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
Like, I've been here for 5 minutes, and I'm the one. And, you know, in the Thieves Guild, I was the one, but it was a little more organic on how I got there. You know, I was investigating Mercer Frey, and then, you know, helped her out because I rescued... I mean, you know, so that's sort of... But this is just like... I don't know. It didn't feel narratively very satisfying. I will say that. Now, I don't know if maybe it's known that the Dark Brotherhood questline in Oblivion, it was great. Maybe here it's known to be kind of meh. But that's just like a little bit of just lazy. We're not even trying.
Sister.
Astrid wanted me to see you about some more work.
Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
Okay, tell me about Lurbuk.
He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
All right. Hearn.
He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself.
Okay.
Happy hunting.
Yeah, just the, like, for no reason, just, yeah, 5 minutes in, I'm the one for this, I'm the one for that. Like, at some point, like, I can't be the one for everything. I understand, like, narratively, like, I need to... I guess what I would say is, like, stop setting up your stories to require the one to move the narrative forward. Because it's weird, like, so had Astrid executed her own plan and gone and stood in the coffin, would she have been the one? And if not, then it's just a little far-fetched that, okay, there we go. So what we need to do is we need to go to the map. Close the local map. We need to get that bow. So where was I? That's the Imperial camp, so somewhere up here to Dawnstar. Yeah, somewhere up here is where I need to go to get my bow back. So let's fast travel there. And I had to travel east. Oh, another dragon. That's not my horse. That's not my horse either.
never seen such a thing.
Look out! Don't get too close.
What manner of magic is this?
Okay. Nice. So yeah, so I was heading east.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Toward Dawnstar. So let me just see. I'm hoping... I think it was on this plane. I checked that out. Nothing there. Kept going down the hill, and I'm hoping it's just over this ridge here. Get the bow back, and then, yeah, I can undo all my stupidity. But yeah, it was just a series of distractions, you know, it's just... The one that, yeah, like, I wish now I could get Khajiit, the Khajiit merchants back, and, buy the other bow. I think I have enough money to do it, because that boat, you know, that would be great. I could just, you know, I'm using the bow anyway. I'm not going to do as much damage, but... That's not my horse. What do we got for sale? Let's do this. Man. So not only did I not want to buy the bow in the first place, but now I get to buy the bow twice for like $2,000 each. Okay. All right. I'm gonna quickly bang that out. Dwarven bow to Calcimo. I think he's in Markor. Was that it? Like he's in the... in the Dwarven Ruin. So yeah, let's bang that out. Get that done so I don't do something stupid again like I just did. Now, I don't know if there's a way for me to go back and find that Khajiit,
I have things to study. What is it?
Guard said you own the Dwemer Museum.
Correct. It's a private place where I can catalog my research. Occasionally, the Jarl will come in and have questions, but that's thankfully rare. I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in a Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer Museum. What do you say?
Okay. Spider's as good as dead, sure.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Okay. I'm here about the Dwarven Bow of Despair.
You are? Very good. May I see it?
Sure, take a look.
Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on Dwemer craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth.
Let's see if we can persuade.
With this, the world could have a better understanding of the Dwemer. Come now, where's your sense of propriety? Extorting an old man like this.
You know, I'm not gonna, whatever.
Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution to the advancement of a Dwemer scholarship.
Okay. I mean, you know, again, I spent $4,000 on it to get a little bit back. I got a little bit back the first time, too. Okay. You're researching the Dwemer?
Yes. Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nijuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
Okay.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Oh, actually, did he have stuff for sale? Let me just check that real quick.
Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them.
Scrolls, but yeah, spell tomes. Let's take a look at that. Create some magical battle axe. Magical sword, calm. What's clairvoyance? That could be interesting. What's fast healing? Okay. Oh, that might be useful. Then I don't have to worry about the weapons at all. I can just switch the... I don't know. I'm gonna grab that one just in case. Yeah, some of these could be useful. I don't know.
Yes, I have a lot of research.
I don't know if they're going to be come into play much, but yeah, I mean, why not have them, right? Maybe it could get interesting using them. Give me some options. I already know calm. I already knew that one. Okay. Got some new spells.
Spells and incantations.
Again, I'm going to take a hit, but let's sell those back that I already knew. There we go. Okay.
Take care now.
Okay, so we did that. Let's get out of town. Let's start getting back onto the, I'm a little nervous about the vampirism because I do not want to become a vampire. Alright, so map. Make sure we got the right quest. Okay, Morthal. I don't know if I've been to Morthal, have I? Seems like I have been, but I just don't recall. Those under the sign of the apprentice recover magicka faster. Nope. Okay, yeah, let's head south, get back to the road.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Morthal. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, you know, okay. I think I did stop in here once on my way somewhere else, and I was like, okay, I can't keep getting distracted, I gotta go. I think that was what I did.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Is the line for my next performance starting already? Come on.
Oh,
Don't
man.
be shy.
Poor son of a bitch.
Plenty of room for everyone.
Sorry, you suck so much you literally have to die. Oh, got the orc blood. Okay. So, yeah, let's check to see what blood we have left. It's just the wood elf. Okay.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you.
Okay.
Looks like that's it.
Chief
Got to go.
Burguk. I know you killed him. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. In fact, I wanted to thank you. He will not be missed. Okay, so first hit in the books. Oh, the other one's back, okay. What's this down here? I don't think I... All right. Sorry, there was something going on outside and I wasn't sure what it was. We need to go northeast. So it looked like when I looked at my sort of doorbell cam, I thought I saw like two youths. They were standing in front of my house. It looked like there was like a video camera set up. That's why I wasn't sure. And then all of a sudden I started hearing a bunch of yelling. And so I was wondering, like, are they like filming a film project, like for a class or something? I have no idea. We're not too far from our local high school. But it also is a weekend, so I'm not sure exactly what was going on. I might have iron ingots. I have ebony, but I don't know if I have an ingot for it. Hidden or am I not?
The last time I'll see it. Get out! Guard! Trespasser!
Oh, there you go. Oh. Bows do another 10% damage. Yeah, I was saying, like, last session, like, you know, it's interesting that you never find backpacks to pick up among the, stuff. I wonder if, you know, if I had come during the day, would they have been asleep? Given that they're vampires. Let's equip that hunter backpack. All right, so I think that's it for these contracts. So let's head back to Nazir.
We need to talk.
Of course. What is it?
Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go to Vollenrud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
Okay. The silence has been broken. Let's check in with Nazir, and then, yeah, we'll head out to do that next.
Still here? Need something?
All right. They're both dead.
Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual.
Honestly, I get this guy.
No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted Sanguinari Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment.
Okay. So yeah, let's focus on...
Happy hunting.
Need something?
Let's focus on the meeting the contact, see where that goes. It's just, you know, when I was saying earlier, like, don't make me the one, like... There's a, you know, it's not always like... It's not an uncommon thing in RPGs. It's like, okay, you're all in the tavern and you meet somebody who needs help. Like, it, you know, like, there's a reason why, like, that cliche of, like, the color / animal inn is the start of every adventure. And it's when you just want to hand wave the setup because it's not going to matter. Like, who cares why we're doing any of this? And that's fine. You know, that's fine. It's not fine for me. I mean, who the fuck am I? Like, who cares? But I prefer, like, hey, like, put some thought into every step of this. You don't need to... Let's not do that. Let's, you know, and I do that with my adventures, whether or not it's worth it or interesting or well done. I'm sure the answer is no on every single front, but I still do it. I don't be like, yada, 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 let's go. Like, I don't do that, and that's a little bit what it feels like with this. Okay, I've been to there, so let's fast travel there and make our way up. And like, you know, and you know what I was saying, like, comparing it to the Thieves Guild didn't feel that way, even though, like, I ended up being the one, but I ended up being the one because I was doing stuff and helping the story along, and it's like, yeah, okay, since you're here, you saved my life, okay, like, I don't know, it's not that important, but it is a little bit of an unsatisfying early step in the questline here. Because, you know, part of what, you know, what we've been saying the last couple of sessions about, like, you know, the narrative immersiveness versus the mechanical immersiveness, if you're going to just start going, yeah, whatever, then the narrative immersiveness is going to go. And yeah, and then you're just, I mean, not that it would go completely, but you know what I mean, right? Like, so it's, you know, if it's going to be about being in the world and I personally would take the time to, like, put in the details. Now, I definitely have plenty of those and should hand that in at some point. So I'm hearing the shouting again. People are getting into a car and driving away. But I don't see the camera anymore, so maybe they're doing another setup. Or capturing it from over there. So I think that's the scene, whatever they're filming. There's a bunch of people running to a car, shouting, driving away. And as somebody as a kid, you know, people don't know. I don't know how you would know at this point. You know, I went to film school. I have an MFA degree in film production. I got my start filming dumb shit with my friends when I was a kid. So making movies. I was skeptical, but it's obvious now. The old hymns had truth to them. The relief wasn't far from the entrance, just as they said. I have no doubt now that it hides the entrance to Cavenel's tomb. The two keys must be hidden somewhere nearby, ceremonial replicas of Oaken and Edouge, favored weapons when Cavenel went into battle. I don't dare explore further without hiring bodyguards to accompany me, however. To think, the tongue chieftain Cavenel could be entombed behind just a few feet of stone. The ancestor we scarcely believed was real. Twice damned for planning this foolish scouting trip. I should have hired those sellswords in the first place. Perhaps there's no need. This place is just a tomb after all, and there are no obvious signs of habitation. It isn't as though the 1,000-year dead will mind if I have a look around. They did. They minded. Okay, so let's do a quick save. Yeah, so the idea of, like, you know, kids making a movie. Like, yeah, go for it. So much, you know, back in my day, we had to walk uphill both ways in the winter. Is not entirely untrue for trying to make a movie. It was rough. The tools that kids have these days are so much more powerful. In a good way. Like, I mean, you can do so much. You know, yeah. Because you can get access to, like, the exact same thing that, like, Steven Soderbergh uses to make his movies. Granted, like, that stuff's in, like, really skilled hands, but, like, you know, he's doing it on an iPhone, but he's got lenses and, you know, whatever. So it's not quite the same thing, but the editing platforms, you can pay for Adobe Premiere just like David Fincher can. And if you don't want to do that, you can just download the free DaVinci Resolve and you get a chunk of the same color correction tools that they'll use at Company 3 or whatever in Hollywood. I don't know, maybe they don't color correct in whatever. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, okay. Yeah, there's nothing getting in the way of... Nothing standing in the way of you and having the exact same tools as the Coen brothers of Fincher or Steven Soderbergh or any of those guys. It's really nuts. And I was doing it with my friends. We were trying to time hitting pause on a VCR the exact right second. It did not go well, and it took forever. There's a lot of dead zombies here.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked.
Okay, the Night Mother heard your pleas, Motier.
Yes, so it would seem. Well, I won't waste your time. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has experienced in, well, centuries.
Go on.
As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor.
Sorry. You want us to kill the Emperor of Tamriel?
That is correct. What I ask is no small thing, of course. But you represent the Dark Brotherhood. This is what you do, no? You must understand. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. Now, it's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these. They need to be delivered to your superior. Rexus? The items.
Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
Feels a little bit like getting paid in crypto. Like, I gotta find somebody who's actually willing to give me the money for it.
Is there something else you need?
Just all your shit. Alright. So it makes sense why there's so much...
serve Armand Motier until my dying breath. Best remember that.
Okay, so there's his summoning. Okay.
Is there something else you need?
You know what? Let me talk to him before I go.
I have vowed to serve Armand Motier until my dying breath.
Who are you, Mortier? Who are you really?
I performed the Black Sacrament, contacted you people, because I thought you guaranteed discretion. Is this no longer so?
You people. Why do this? Why have the Emperor assassinated?
In the year 3E41, Emperor Pelagius Septim was murdered in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City, cut down by a Dark Brotherhood assassin. His killing ushered in, shall we say, a necessary change in Imperial policy. There are those now who wish for a similar change. I am sorry, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Okay. We'll require significant compensation. Can you pay the price?
Oh, my furtive friend. When Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, there will be gold, a fortune in gold, but so much more. It is said that the Dark Brotherhood in recent years has been in decline, that you lack the power, wealth, and respect of days past. Is it not so? If you do this, if you kill the Emperor, oh, how the masses will fear and respect you.
Can you trust your servant, though, to keep this a secret?
Oh, Rexus is no mere servant. He has been with the Motier family since I was a child. I trust the man with my life.
Okay.
You must deliver those items to your superior, and I must get out of this foul place.
So I did what I needed to do there, but there's still more to this place, so let's check it out. So I think there's two parts of the key, so let's, Shit, did I? Oh no, I hit. Okay. Bone meal I thought could be, I need it for something. I'll grab it. Shit. Wait, why did I switch? Did I just get disarmed? Oh, that's why, because I got disarmed. Okay, let's, I guess I gotta, there we go, mark it a favorite, equip. Nice. Ebony arrow, very nice. Where did the, oh, he's against the chair. Okay, I was about to say, where did he drop? I mean, that's definitely less. I don't think I quite understand how to, unlock the door. Okay, we got a bow shadows, does 75 damage, ebony bow, 60. That's close. That's pretty close. I wonder what I could enchant. If I could enchant that with like steel, like soul gem shit, that might be good. Oh, I killed that guy already. Just never got up. Okay. Okay, so let's clear this one. I don't think we... I feel like this is cleared, but let's go clear this other passage. Maybe just killing whatever's on the end of them is enough. hearing footsteps. I'm not sure where they're coming from. Not that I think I'm in danger of imminent death, but let me just quick save again just so I don't have to keep repeating stuff in case I screw up. Oh shit. I need to stop saying things like, I don't think I'm going to die, and then have a Frost Atronach show up. Yeah, I guess I should level up. I totally forgot about that. Some more health. I haven't really looked at any other... Oh, interesting. Very nice. Okay. I mean, not going to do it, but... Lockpicking? Is there any reason... Okay, never break. That's... What does that need? 100. At least there you earn it. With the other one, like I was saying, it sort of takes some of the, it's good to have it be a limited resource. It takes some of the pressure off you in a sort of bad way, maybe. Oh, that could be interesting. So I don't need to crouch anymore, I guess. Let's see what else we got before I get into it. Light armor. That could be interesting. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I think I've got most of, like, if I don't spend any more on archery, I'm kind of okay. What does steady hand do? I mean, it really slows it down to make headshots easier. Why not? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so I got the ceremonial sword. I think that's one of the items, but I'm nervous that there's a second item that I need that... Maybe it was a ceremonial axe? I don't know. Okay, swords removed. Let me see. Was there something else behind the end boss here that I didn't... It might be that axe, the ceremonial axe on the wall. Okay, there we go. I looked right at it, it just didn't occur to me. I was looking for keys. Alright, let's see what's deeper in this crypt. Defeat Kvednal. Alright. See how this goes. I feel like I should be doing more of this kind of stuff because sometimes in these crypts is where you find the shouts. Now, if there's any other henchmen, can I pop them before this whole thing gets started? Oh, shit. Shit, I'm stuck on something. Hold on one sec. Let me pop something. Target takes 10 points of frost damage. Okay. Nice. Okay. I mean, silver armor... I'm never going to wear heavy armor, but it's good. I can't tell if part of the sound bed I'm getting the like, okay, yeah, I was about to say something like there's a shout nearby. Nice. Alright, let's see what that does. Magic. Shouts. Okay, so that does the same thing as the cowl. Call dragon, don't need to worry about. Alright. There we go. All right, the tomb should be cleared. We've got the next stage of the quest. So I think I think we need to go back to the Dark Brotherhood and see what happens. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll hop out here. Fast travel back. But what I might do is I might take our first break of this session. Go start some prep on dinner, do a couple other things, refresh my drink, get some water. Been drinking tea all day, and that's not always great for your voice. So yeah, I'm gonna take our first break. Be back in a sec. Okay, so we're back from our first break. Let's see, let's deliver the letter. Kind of curious, let me just check on the map really quickly. I'm curious if it's, cleared. Yeah, I was just curious. Did we really do it? Did we get it all? And it seems like close enough for government work. Let's head back down here. I was going to say, you know, I think last session I mentioned, like, maybe there was some, like, horse whistle mods. I don't know if I'm going to need it. It seems decently consistent about showing up.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want?
Motier wants us to kill the Emperor.
You're joking.
Show Astra the amulet and sealed letter.
What's this?
The letter explains it all. The amulet is for expenses.
By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
I think that's Oblivion. I think that's part of the setup for that story, right? Surely the Night Mother wouldn't misdirect us.
No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us...
So, we'll accept the contract?
You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet.
Okay, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Okay.
Need something?
Nope, we're good. Just to make sure, I don't have any... Now, if I could find Rasad and buy the other bow, that'd be great. So what I might do is, on the off chance I get lucky, I might hop on my horse, ride north for a little while. And maybe there's a chance, I think I'm riding south, that I bump into him again. Or her, him, I don't know. And if I get lucky, maybe I can find that bow that fills soul gems, but if not... I wonder if there's a way I could break down that dagger of soul gems and enchant it into the ebony bow? I have no idea. So we're going to Riften, I think. Outside the Thieves Guild areas of the sewers, I guess. What's down here? I'm assuming like you just can't go there. Like, but there's a road. But the map really isn't like a fog of war kind of map. Well, maybe there is. Like, there's something out there. That's Helgen, where it all started. Or maybe that's... I was gonna say maybe that's what they did with DLC. They just... parts of the map that weren't used up yet, they plugged something in. Alright, well, we didn't run into... I don't know if I should be going the other way. Because we're going to fast travel. Whoa, shoot. Easy, girl. Thunderstorm, skeletons, there's a lot going on. I get it.
I'd rather have 2 months than 2 wenches, friend.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Honey brew mead? Smells like a trap.
You've never had a taste of sweet honey brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss, Sorry. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
Yeah, this is gonna go badly, but yeah.
Nothing like buying spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. I expected to get knocked out and drugged. Didn't that happen once already in this game? I don't recall. Okay. Okay, so we did what we're gonna do. I didn't find the Khajiit, unless it was further north, but you know what, at this point, we did what we could. Let's head to Riften. Go to the Thieves Guild directly.
They call me Sapphire because I love to steal them.
I'm the heavy hitter around here. When someone needs pushing around, I'm the one they send in.
If you're wondering why they call me Viper the Fleet, watch me outrun the town guard sometime.
Somebody here is a fence. And I'm just curious how much gold they carry on them. Like, is it a place I should actually be, instead of going to Whiterun, should I be coming here because they have more on them?
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Am I right?
I know what I'm doing. Suppose I could use some advice.
Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
Okay, I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Okay, so this guy's gonna have the Radiant AI Thieves Guild, I guess. Thieves quests.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
A curse. What can we do about it? I think I sort of taken care of it already, but yeah.
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay, learn more about the Thieves Guild from Delvin. We did that.
Something you need? Anything for the guild.
Actually, I'm here on Dark Brotherhood business.
Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but business, of course. What kind of business?
What can you tell me about this? Give Delvin the amulet.
Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, who have a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe.
Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
All right. Not yet. Let's, just want to see if... What are you doing? Okay, I managed to recover an eye of the Falmer.
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
1,600, not bad. All right. Does the guild provide other services?
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labor, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
Okay. How will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again.
Take a city back? What does that mean?
Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then they'll contact me and we're off.
Okay. I heard you're offering it. Let's just see what it is.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off.
The only way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking extra work.
What are you doing that for?
Got a minute?
Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
How'd you get your unusual name?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you aren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I'll keep an eye out for anything.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Good seeing you.
Come here a second.
Good to see you, lass.
How's the guild doing?
Take a good look around you. Have you ever seen the guild in such a prosperous state? With Mercer Frey gone, and our influence spreading across Skyrim, the guild's earned a new level of respect it hasn't seen in decades. I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or of its new guildmaster. Now go and make us some coin, lass.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
So you were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
But not for you.
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
You never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on just like I did.
Okay.
Always a pleasure.
Can't tell if he was the one that said, hey, I want to talk to you or not.
Wanted... Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean?
So, will you tell me your real name?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something had to make you this angry.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Sounds horrible.
Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
You don't have to continue.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
How'd you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
You still never told me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
Fair enough. All right.
Maybe I'll see you around the guild.
Let's keep going. Ooh, the orphanage. Let's swing by there. I feel like that was one of the letters we got. I want to say some of these like tooltips in between loading screens said you can adopt 2 kids.
This war has created so many orphans, and so few are willing to open their hearts to them. Why, yes. Yes, of course. What a wonderful surprise.
What do I need to do?
First, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Your name?
Laura Palmer.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an adventurer.
Where will your child be living?
Oh, at my house in Whiterun.
Very well. That's all I need from you. Congratulations. I think you'll make an excellent parent. Go meet the children and decide who you'd like to adopt. Once you've made a decision, I'll collect their things and be sure they make it over to your house.
Okay. Francois Beaufort. Runa Fairshield.
Pick me!
Samuel.
Are you really gonna adopt one of us?
Or Horror. Oh god, this is gonna be... I like the idea of my other daughter having a sister.
Things are much better now that Grella is dead. But still, I'm sick of this place.
Tell me about yourself.
I've been the only girl here since forever. The boys pick on me, and they make me do all the chores. You want to adopt one of us, right? I'm strong, I'm fast, I'm smart. I can do anything better than them. Come on, pick me. Please?
I could adopt you.
Really? Are you sure?
Sure. Yes, I'm sure. Daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
All right. Never find
Congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful life together. Congratulations.
Okay.
I hope you have a wonderful life together.
I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks. Thanks so much.
Why someone like you want to hang around a place like this? Constance Michel says we have to be careful of people we don't know.
That's a good, yeah. Gonna be too heartbreaking if I stick around. Okay, so I've adopted 2 kids. Saved a couple of children from tough life of Skyrim. Not sure I can...
Need something?
Obviously, I would do more if I could. Alright, so we did that. I feel like this is something. I don't know what this is. Mistvale Keep? I don't know. Is this where the Jarl is? Okay, so we have been in here. I thought there was another... Maybe there's some reason to talk to...
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
The throne suits me, don't you think?
Divine smile on you, friend.
Okay.
You do well to remember who's in charge around
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me.
Alright, your thoughts on the war?
Hey, if the Empire and the Stormcloaks want to kill each other over some foolish cause, I say let them. All I care about is 2 things. Watching Maven's back and counting the gold she pays me to do it.
Okay, I take it you protect the Jarl.
As long as she continues to keep me at her side, she can count on my blade to protect her. To be honest, I doubt someone would be stupid enough to make an attempt on Maven. Sorry, Jarl Maven's life. But just in case, I'll be ready for him.
Okay.
Be seen around.
I thought there was another... so Riften is the city I spent the most time in, I think. Whiterun, Riften. I thought there was like a second building here. Yeah, what's over there? What's this one? Yeah, I was looking at, like the Steam, like 100 hours with maybe 40, 50 being here. What's the... I remember this a little bit, but not a lot. What's the Shrine of Mara? Shrine of Mara, a sacred altar dedicated to the goddess of love, used primarily to gain blessings or perform marriages. What does it do? Cures all diseases and grants an 8-hour blessing that makes restoration spells better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember something about this. I don't know.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Were there quests? Did I just show up here for like... Is I supposed to come here for a wedding?
Need something?
Which of the 8 divines do you serve?
This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all. I'm only a humble acolyte, though. If you wish to avail yourself of Mara's blessing, you should speak with Denyo Balu or Maramo.
All right, then. How may I help you, my daughter?
Okay. I want to know more about the Temple of Mara.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
I could have a wedding at the temple?
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
See, can you tell me about the beliefs?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
Do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
I'll donate.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
I feel like everybody I've talked to is a guy, and I thought I heard a female cough. I don't know if I missed something. Oh, of course.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
Which of the 8 divines do you serve?
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
May I receive her blessing?
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
Just tell me what to do.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf. What is it you seek, my child?
Okay. Talk to Fastred.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, did I see you coming up?
Okay, so we need to go back to the Dark Brotherhood. Let's see what she has to say now that we've got the letter of credit.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, and specially made for members of the Elder Council.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. Here's a letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
A wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, You've got to kill the bride. At her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
All right. Who's the target?
Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride.
All right. What's Vici's connection to the Emperor?
An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting.
All right. Why isn't the Emperor attending the wedding?
He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess.
Okay, can you provide any more details on the contract?
This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat? Knife in the belly? Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance.
Sounds good. All right.
Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
So this is giving me some real Day of the Jackal vibes. There's multiple ways you can get that. I'm sure I've talked about it before. The book by Frederick Forsyth in the late 60s, early 70s is really good. It's a really good political thriller. It's all about the Jackal, who's an assassin hired to kill Charles de Gaulle. You know, during their conflicts in the 60s and like his increased unpopularity with like members of the French Foreign Legion and all that kind of stuff. And it's a really fascinating thriller procedural on how an assassin goes after the highest level of targets. They made an outstanding movie in the early 70s with, I think, James Fox, I think that's his name, as the Jackal. Really good movie, really good adaptation, follows the book very, very closely. So if you see that movie, you've kind of gotten the book. Then Bruce Willis did a version of it just called The Jackal, which is terrible. No offense to him, but it's not the same. It's not great. And then NBC Peacock did a series of The Jackal. It's called Day of the Jackal. And obviously it's set in modern times. It's different, but it's got some similarities, but it's mostly different. But it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Man, the guy who plays the Jackal, I'm really bad with names. My memory's turning into a sieve. He's an Oscar winner. And Day of the Jackal thriller series, Eddie Redmayne. He was a good choice. The thing about like James Fox James Fox? Edward Fox. I think it's Edward Fox. I'm sorry. He, he's a little, I don't know if I'm using this word right. He's a little foppish. He's a little fancy. He's, you know, he's not like a tough guy doing tough shit, which is why Bruce Willis was sort of a weird choice.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
And Eddie Redmayne had that quality of Edward Fox that I thought worked really well. And yeah, so here we are trying to assassinate the Emperor. And part of the story is like, hey, you know, if somebody does this, they're never going to get to work again.
Typical Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim.
It's too high profile.
No, it's people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing!
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason!
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Vittoria may be pretty, but does she have the right hips for the job? I want grandchildren, and lots of them.
Okay, so let's,
My nephew, the Emperor, too busy to attend the wedding of his beloved cousin.
What an amazing day this has been. I hope you've been enjoying the festivities. I'm just so overwhelmed. Such kindness for me.
Huh. Who do I blame? The Imperial Legion.
Yes, indeed. Hail the Imperial Legion. Hail the Stormcloaks. Hail Solitude and the 8 Divines. On this glorious day, we honor everyone. Please, enjoy yourself.
Let me see the quest. Okay, there is no, like, bonus.
To think my little boy is married, and to an Imperial. They grow up so fast.
What? Victoria! No! Please!
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
I'll spare you. Run out as best I can.
Do it? There we go. So let me see that quest. Did I do it? Report back to Astrid. Okay. That's one of the first ones that felt bad, I gotta say. Oh, enemies are nearby. Could get a little distance. I probably could have fast traveled all the way back, but, you know, just do whatever. Okay.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
Yes, the blushing bride now serves Sithis in the void.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests as directed. I'm sorry, but your bonus is forfeit. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan.
How do I quick
Go and
load?
speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Let me quick load.
My nephew, the Emperor, too
What
busy
an
to
amazing
attend the
day
wedding
this has
of his
been.
beloved cousin.
I hope you've been enjoying the festivities. I'm
sure
I still think my boy should have had a Lord wedding outside.
Enjoy yourself.
I'm so glad Vittoria and Asgir chose a public reception. That way the entire city can share in their holy bond.
This wedding is boring. I wish they had jugglers.
Oh, did you miss the ceremony? It was rather quick, actually. The couple seemed more concerned with their reception.
Dee-dee-dum-dum. Honored guests, I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband. These days, it seems there is dread everywhere, whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here, today, put some...
Someone's being attacked!
Victoria! Help!
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on
I'll let you.
Figured you could use a hand.
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
As best I can. Get back to the sanctuary.
Interestingly, the guards now are not, onto me? I don't know. Last time there were like people marked as red enemies, like fleeing through the streets and yada yada yada. Let's see if that did it.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Okay. Summon Spectral Assassin, gold 1,000. Nice. Yeah, so let's go to magic. Got some... I assume that's a conjuration spell? Interesting. Gives you access to the in-game configuration menu for immersive citizens. Some of that. That must be some mod I... Shadow Cloak of Nocturnal. For 120 seconds, you become invisible while sneaking. Okay. I don't think I need that. I'm so damn good. But, okay, let's do Spectral Assassin. Oh, I see. So you can... Oh, interesting. So you could teleport the pet. Maybe load them up. Did I get transmute? Interesting. Add that to the list. Why not? Okay. All right. Cool. Okay, so we can save it now. We got what we wanted to do. Let's set up the next part of this quest. She said Gabriella, I think. Is that the vampire? No. Okay.
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
She did. What are the details?
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor.
Okay, so maybe he's an adult son. Okay, I understand. Gaius Morrow will die.
He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing.
Yes?
To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Okay. Tell me about Dragonbridge.
It's a small town, with one rather unique feature. It houses Skyrim's only Penitus Oculatus outpost. It was established by Commander Morrow when he first arrived in Skyrim several months ago, when he began preparing for the Emperor's initial visit.
Do you know Gaius' schedule?
No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial.
Okay, what will killing Gaius Morrow accomplish?
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking.
What can you tell me about yourself?
What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
I was about to say, was that about to advance the actual unicorn quest I had, but no. Okay.
Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
All right. So let's take a look at the breaching security optional steal Gaius Morrow's travel schedule. So that's what we're going to do. We're head of the, well, no, we're not the head, but we're part of the Thieves Guild. God damn it. So we're going to do that. So let's see where we got to go for that. I don't know if I've been here. I was going to say, I don't know if I've been...
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
I don't think I want to go north. I think I want to go where am... Oh, no. I do want to go north, hit the road, then hang west. All right. Okay, we're just going to stay on this. I was going to say, it seems like there's something... here, but let me get back to the road. Maybe it's just a bear cave? Seriously, this musical cue. It's about to end, but... Why am I not...
Go on.
That one I know is wide, but...
Dragonborn returns to this world, and all will be judged.
Shit. Fuck me. See if I can fast heal. What does that do? Let's try that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Where does that put me back? Alright, let's try that again. We've been to the embassy? Oh, maybe we have. Yeah, maybe we have. No, let's not do that. Yeah, let's go back to the farm. Let's give this another shot. Okay, so the fast heal is good. I think I would definitely need more magicka to make that one work over the one I have. Harvest thistle. You know what I might do? Let's go to my items really quickly. Let's go to weapons. If I'm gonna pull out the Nightingale blade, let's recharge. Okay, at least I've got it going on if I need it. Something right below me, and I think the way to get to it is you have to go down this V and back, so I don't think I'm going to do it now, but I wonder what that is. Is it another, like, castle? Fortress? Something? I don't know. I'm curious if the cultists will be back, or is that sort of like just a randomly spawned encounter? Or if it's sort of locked. So, like, I've been playing a lot of Gloomhaven, I think I mentioned, and some things are sort of locked in, even if you, like, reload. So I'm just kind of curious if that's true here. Doesn't seem to be. I don't think I made it this far last time.
Keep walking, stranger.
But all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert, and when you get to the cities, make your observations and move on.
I understand, but you're being paranoid. I'm inspecting security, not charging off into battle. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Son, when the Emperor's safety is concerned, anything could go wrong. Trust me, we have nothing to say to one another.
Okay, Morndas, Solitude. Morndas Evening, Solitude. Turdas, Windhelm. So I don't know how to tell the calendar. Is that a... Okay, so I could wait until a specific time, I guess, and I'll know where he'll be. But let's double check what the actual kill Don't kill him in Dragon Bridge or on the road. So I gotta wait for him to get to a city. That's a pretty cool bridge. Where am I? Okay, so it's Loridas and Sundas to be spent at your discretion. Repeat. Until we recalled you personally, the guards and jarls of the cities have been informed of your arrival. Talk to no one. The fewer people who know, the better. Okay, so I feel like we're at Loridas and Sundas. So the next one is going to be Sundas. So Middas is going to be Riften. Mistvale Keep. I think that's where... And then Whiterun... So let's start with Riften. You know what? Let me quick save just in case I screw this all up. That way I don't have to actually follow him to Riften.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Okay, I'm with the guild. Is this enough to clear my bounty?
I can make all your problems with the gods go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say?
Okay.
Done. Now, move along, before you get me in trouble.
I wonder what I did here that, was it the Dark Brotherhood hit, or was it something else? I mean, $1,000 is what I had to pay the last time I got caught for murder. Maybe that's what's going on here. Okay, so let me, if I pass time, it's Sundas. So I've just got to wait until the next day, and then he will be here.
The cousin of the Emperor was murdered. In solitude, with our own damn wedding. Not a chance we would have let that happen here.
It's about to happen here, brah. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so it's Morndas. Maybe I screwed this up. Solitude. Shit.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him up.
Yeah, let's see. I'll be curious if that kills time and I've just missed a window. It's Turdas, which means he's not going to be here. Nope, that's not what I want. I want the quest. No, I want the... I'm sorry, I do want the items. Turdas, Windhelm. So let's see, where's he after Turdas, Windhelm? Markarth. Let's see if we can get to Markarth. Still Turdos? What does that mean? Wait, are there two Turdoses? Windhelm. So he's... Okay. So Turdos, Evening, Windhelm. Then Riften. Let's see if we can get to Riften. Okay. There's something about doing it in Riften that feels right. Because Riften, you know, it's the place I've been most. It's sort of my home away from home. It's also intensely corrupt. It feels like the kind of place where this could happen. So what are we looking at? Midas? It is Midas. What time is it? Did I miss him? Or is he just not here yet? But I feel like Midas and Riften is where he's supposed to be.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
I think I'm going about this all wrong. I think I've just got to land somewhere and then just wait 3 days. I think that's the trick. Unless he's nearby and on his way.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
So I think what I'm gonna do, let's look at the log. And what I might need to do is I might need to take a break before I do this. Items, books, schedule. So it's Midas, not gonna work. Turdos, Whiterun. Let's go there. So let's just, Whiterun is going to be Turdos. Okay, so let's see what day it is. It is Turdos. Okay. So in theory, he should be here today. So, yeah, let's hang back, and we're going to take another break. Be right back. Okay, we're back from our break. Let's see. I don't quite know what the move is. Do I hang back and wait? Or do I'm going to wait till noon, see if that does anything. I feel like the game does a good thing about, like, suddenly people pop in and show up if that's where they're supposed to be. Or walk in the door, something. But I don't know if it matters. Like, if you're in the place, will it not do it correctly? This is telling me he might be in town. There he is. So let me just double check the quest just to make sure. Kill Gaius Maro. And plant a letter on his body that will incriminate him in a plot to kill the Emperor. Okay. I'm gonna quick save, just because I haven't totally screwed it up yet. Nothing to see here. I'm just.
I have important business I must attend to.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. I was just staring at a wall. You do you. Is he going in? There you go. Part of me wants to do it like at the feet of the Jarl just for maximum impact.
Time to end this little game.
Be good.
So now the question is, do I have the letter? What does it look like? Is it going to say incriminating letter? Nope, not that. That. Okay.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. Till next time.
A little nervous why I'm walking so slow. Oh, because that's not... There we go. Oh, they took my... Oh, no. This one does bow damage. Okay. Okay, and that was the problem. I didn't have my backpack on, and now I'm good. Alright, so how much actually money am I down to? 4,000. Okay, I mean, it's not as bad as it could be. And things are kind of clear in my hometown, so that's good too. I feel like this tree was something at some point. Is there a quest involving this tree?
Spare a coin for a fellow who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? If it's food you need, ask for that instead.
Never you mind then.
Yeah, seriously, I just I just want to get my drink on without catching flack. Nope. Well, yeah, let's see if I got anything to sell.
Just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Welcome to War Maidens. Now, of course.
What's with the armors for his horse? Is it just steel elven? Yeah, okay, forget it.
Good. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Let me see what kind of daggers. I've got a dwarven dagger. That's pretty good damage, but again, it's going to run out of charges, I guess.
All right, then.
See how the kids are getting along.
I have a home again. A family. I almost can't believe it. Thank you. Thanks for everything.
My pleasure. I'm gonna stash this for now, I guess. Stash that. Okay, any apparel? Boom, boom, boom. I feel like that I can sell. Got a couple of those I can sell. I think I can sell some stuff. Do I have any dragon scale stuff I can get rid of? So I wonder... if I take iron ore... No, I don't want the pelts. Did I grab the pelts? I wanted the ore. Or did I fucking take everything I did? Okay, that's my problem. Alright. That's on me. Shit. Let's stash that. Okay, you don't need that. Staff of... that feels like something I should be selling. Man. That's, what's my helmet do? Does damage. Okay, so I actually could sell this iron helmet of archery. So let's keep that and see if I can sell it. Store that. Store that. That. Where am I at? 675. I'm not even close. All right, that's because I'm going to have like 47 dragon bones and whatever. Oh, I already have a silver set. Go to miscellaneous because that's going to be a big one. Store that. I can't store that. Yeah, I could give the child's doll. Well. I'm going to keep 3 because I think that's the quest. Okay. What I wanted to try before I forget, even though let me see. I want to whip out from my spell book. What is it called? Transmute. Let's try it. Interesting. Okay. So it'd be a slow process, but I just turned something into gold. This is starting to make me wonder if I should invest in Magicka. Huh. Starting to realize the potential of magic in this game. Interesting. Okay. 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 All right. So I think we're in decent shape there. Let's go back to our favorites. Let's go. We want healing in the left. And yeah, let me see who wants those flawless gems. It's gotta be one of these, right? Nettlebane sounds familiar. Maybe that's what I was thinking of, a tree. Hire a steward for the plantation. I don't know if it's not counting that because I killed mine, but feels like it should be miscellaneous, but kill, find. 10 fire salts, obtain ore sampler. Return to Klimek. I don't know.
Good to see you again.
Oh, okay.
How'd that delivery go?
I delivered it?
Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Okay. 1,000 gold, okay.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Still don't know who wants the, you know what? Oh, you know what I can, let me try. Something really quick. I'm gonna go to my inventory. I'm gonna drop one of the flawless amethysts for Talon J. Let's, who's Talon J? Return to Talon J. Okay, so that's what we might be looking for. There we go. So it looks like Talon J's in Riften. Home away from home. Okay. It's kind of nuts, you know, looking at the... Again, I don't know why I'm getting force feedback here. It's kind of nuts, like, when I record with the exact same audio settings in...
Never seen me all this upset about it.
OBS, when I'm doing Lord of the Rings Online, the in-game audio is just blasting. And when I'm
come to the right place.
Doing it here, it's so quiet that I wonder if I should be setting up different profiles for the two games just so I don't have to worry about the audio.
You have some nerve coming back. I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Okay, Enchanter's Draft, and there we go. Okay.
Just get out of here.
Okay. Oh my god, kindness has returned to the world, and I can't believe it. I thank you so much. Now get the fuck out of my room. Okay. So now let's see if we can continue with the Dark Brotherhood business.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return.
Gaius Maro is dead.
Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better short.
You're back. Good.
Thank
You'll want to hear this.
You are most kind. The jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now.
Gabriella mentioned something about Cicero.
The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with... Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now,
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in your debt, dearest brother.
All right. Read his journal, final volume. 30th of Sun's Dusk. I've written the letters, so polite, so official, to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener means no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but it's that family still brotherhood? Or something else? Something new, something different, something wrong? Something wrong. Still, we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. Next entry. Sick, sick, sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the gray, gray waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the good old days and the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary. Good, ancient, and strong. Blessed by Sithis. Cicero will go there. No need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me finally, and we will build the old ways anew, together. Next entry. The passphrase is mine. I found it. In a letter ancient as the sanctuary itself. The black door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. Next entry. The sanctuary is home, as I had dared hope, cool and dark and lovely. My sanctuary. Sanctuary from all. I know it's every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove. My sanctuary. The guardians know me, recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me. And Cicero will make sure that does not happen, for I have sanctuary. Sanctuary from all. Next entry. The sanctuary is safety and salvation, but silent, so silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence is returned. Now that I'm laughter and no longer hear laughter, I once again hear the silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. Let's see. Next entry. Mother and keeper must go. I am not the listener and never will be, but I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways, the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We leave soon. But Cicero will keep this sanctuary as his sanctuary. A place to rest and ply my trade, for I once more take up the blade and send some lucky souls to him when laughter strikes, as fits my whim. All right.
Have you found something?
Yes, Cicero's journal.
Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed?
Yes, an abandoned sanctuary in Dawnstar. I have the passphrase.
The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
Isn't there any way to work this out?
Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's ways simply are not our ways. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price.
Interesting. Did something set Cicero off?
No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful. But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.
Okay, what do we know about the Dawnstar Sanctuary?
Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there, it stands to reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground. Tread carefully.
Okay.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
Passion Souls is a little weird, but not the worst. Okay. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. That is Crimson Desert kicking in. The accelerate button is A on the Xbox controller. So what are we doing here? Okay. We need to get Dawnstar.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
Who's Silas and what's this museum?
Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belonged to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
The Mythic Dawn, who are they?
Not a student of history, I see.
Okay.
It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
Okay.
That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good, yeah.
Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the runes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye made from sacrificial blood. Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business?
A courier gave me this pamphlet.
And here you are. I hope you found the museum to your liking.
Why'd you open the museum?
It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
That doesn't seem like the right reason to open a museum. To remember of our glory. It's just, either you capture history or you don't, but... well, I mean, I guess he said for good or ill. So what is this Mythic Dawn cult?
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum.
Alright, who is Mehrunes Dagon?
Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim dynasty and opened the Oblivion gates into Tamriel, They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Okay. What's this job?
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Okay. I want to know more about the razor.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
I'm starting to think that might be a good dagger for my endeavors, but okay, let's go.
Good luck finding the fragments.
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
You're hurt.
Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Where's Cicero now?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
I know the phrase. I'll get Cicero. You go home.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Okay.
The best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slay Cicero.
right, let's, I guess we're going this way.
I always went offended. I always a stickler for details. Get it? Stickler! Oh, I slay me.
I'll take it. Nice. 77, getting up there. I'll take that as well. Stuff that I really, I wanted to mess around with the environment, but it didn't seem like it did all that much.
You're still alive. Respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually encountered a cooking pot before. I mean, I probably have, but there have been a few times in the last session or two where I've been looking at like stoves and stuff like that, trying to use them like you could like a forge, and I wasn't able to, but now I know what they look like.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see! All right! So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
feel like I didn't explore everywhere. Maybe I did. I don't know. I felt like I missed some things, but yeah, like up here maybe? I don't know. Did I bump up that skill so it's now at like 75% slow? Did I take both of those?
He thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we could just forget about this. Let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
Precious release.
All right. Okay, okay. A little bit further in that direction. Oop, that's, oop, nope, okay. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Getting there. Nope. I think I did that already, where I went counterclockwise when I was doing alright, and I should have went clockwise. Shit. Didn't even wiggle before it broke. It. What is the keyboard commands? How does this work? Nope. Okay. Not gonna let me change. Oh shit. Oh god. Nice. That's gonna get me a level, right? Another ebony bow. Why not? I feel like I should really enchant those. Those things look, I mean, you know what? If I didn't have this bow of shadows, which I don't know where it came from, but I feel like I got it so early. I was about to say, in theory, like, if he really cut an artery, this should not be a fight. This should be...
You caught me. I surrender.
There's only one cure for your madness, Cicero. Me? Or time to... okay.
Oh, I like that. Very good, very good. Creative. But killing me would be a mistake. Oh, yes. You would displease our mother. For she's your mother too, isn't she? Listener. Walk away. Let poor Cicero live. Tell the pretender Astrid that you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. What little itty bitty lie. Behold the final trick of the Fool of Hearts! You think me near death? Think again! Coming. Mother.
Oh, interesting. Cicero's hat. Clothes. Look at this. Ebony dagger. Very nice. Definitely taking that. Okay, cool. Well, I've got my dagger now, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm not here to play games. You, go apeshit and start stabbing people. Shit's gotta get done. Now, is this the direction I didn't go? It seems like it. I don't know. I feel like I came this way, but... oh well. So the Dawnstar Sanctuary doesn't mark it as cleared, but I wonder if we can take it over? Seeing some Ninroot. Now I couldn't tell if these were chests, like some kind of... shit, lots of Ninroot. Okay, so let's grab that Ninroot. And then let's fast travel, assuming this dragon doesn't lock in on us in the middle of the water. So what did I spend on the horse? Was it $1,000? I feel like I didn't really get $1,000 worth of use out of it before Shadowmere showed up for free. Now I can't tell if this is
safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead?
I want to make sure there's 4 daggers. I just want to keep track and see if any of these things are dynamic or not.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand,
All right, so what's my next task?
There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
All right, Culinary Banksy. All right, so I think what we're going to do...
Represent us well, sister.
I think I'm going to stop here for this session. Next time, we'll do the last couple of potentially the last couple of Dark Brotherhood quests. Who knows where it goes from there, but it feels like we're getting... If we're like a couple missions from assassinating the Emperor, I feel like that's going to be the high point of the general storyline. But, yeah. This was good. This was very good. All right. Really enjoying this. I gotta say, I've been really enjoying it. Like, a little bit of the hiccup with You Are the One to start this was a little, but the rest of it's been a lot of fun. And Skyrim as a whole, man, it really, yeah. I'm starting to really get, like, why this game is still around and why it sticks with people just as much as it does. So, anyway. This has been Black Lodge Trivia Night. I'm Art, doing our run through Skyrim. We also got Lord of the Rings Online book quests going on. At the time of this recording, we're doing some Pathfinder 2e Season of Ghosts. Hopefully that we're going to be on a run for that for a while because I'm really enjoying the first session. Hopefully we're getting a second session in pretty soon. If you're watching this, you found our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, notification bell, comment if you want, but mostly we appreciate that you've swung by and checked it out. If you prefer audio versions of the actual plays, which is mainly what we do, for tabletop RPGs or our discussion podcasts about RPGs, sometimes about Souls, search for Black Lodge Trivia Night wherever you get your audio and we should show up. Otherwise, jump into the Discord if you want. If not, no worries, and we'll be back soon with who knows what. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.